Over here, another new fish species that we got in this week. A little bit more rare, not something you see everywhere, but it is a Welcome to the Tye-Dyed Iguana, guys. I'm Eric, and I am going to show you guys some of the fish we got in today. So first off, one of my favorite of the tiger barbs, we did get some green platinum tiger barbs. Really cool. They kind of have a bluish color, but they're very vibrant, really awesome. Along with those guys, we did get some longfin tiger barbs too. The long fins are really interesting to me because tiger barbs tend to nip fins, and having a long fin is just weird, but they're doing fine. They do amazing. They're awesome. Moving on, what else did I get over here? Oh, I did get some more pearl danios, very popular lately. Nice, inexpensive fish, but definitely adds some movement and color to the tank. We did get some more blue neon rainbows, which are another very popular fish here, along with some harlequin razabaras. Now, a new one for us, this is the first time I've seen it available, and that is going to be the black crown tail butterfly betta. He's actually right here in the front right now, but it is a black betta with a crown tail like usual, but the ends of the crown tail are actually white, which is really, really cool. We did get some really nice high fin platies in. So they got the really tall dorsal fin. They're kind of mixed in with our others, so it might be a little bit of a problem seeing them right now, but they are really cool. Down here, we got some emperor tetras. Emperor tetras are really interesting. They can get some really nice blues and yellows to them as they mature. Really awesome fish. We got a few of those guys down here. We got in a few orange shrimp, just to add to kind of what we had. Over here, another new fish species that we got in this week. A little bit more rare, not something you see everywhere, but it is a Danio teen weenie. Really funny name, I know. Heather's staring at me right now, laughing behind the camera. But really cool. They almost look like a miniature leopard Danio, but with bigger spots. Really awesome. They only get about an inch. Not very big at all, but really cool. Then down here, and they are all up in the front right now, we did get some reticulated tailstream loaches. Looking really cool. So over here we got in a bunch of female bettas, very popular lately. So I got in about 24 of them today. Really amazing color on these guys, looking awesome. So definitely come check those out. Up in here, we did get some really nice spiny eels, probably some of the bigger ones that we've ever gotten in. A lot of times they come in really tiny, like 3-4 inches. But these guys are probably a good 6-inch spiny eel, looking really, really good, really, really healthy, nice and thick. All right, so over here, some of the new fish that we got. I did get a nice platinum white crown tail, looking really good. He's hanging out in here with our neon tetras right now. We did get some red tail sharks in, very popular. Over here, I know I talk about this every time, but another really, really good school of rummy nose tetras. The bigger the school, the better they look, in my opinion. So, got in another group of those today. And then over here, last, well, not least, we did get some albino rainbow sharks. I definitely love the albino rainbow sharks. That white and red, definitely with the contrast, looks really awesome and looks really cool. But that's gonna be it in the way of fish today. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass you guys on over and check out some of our featured animals. See you guys.
Thanks, Eric. Hey guys, it's Colin, and I'm gonna be showing you all of the exciting animals we're featuring in this week's video. So, moving over to the invertebrate section, this is our purple earth tiger tarantula. This is about a $50 size specimen. This is a super cool species if you're looking to get into something a little bit spicier, a little bit more flighty and fast. These are really cool. With mature coloration, of course, they get very interesting, beautiful colors. A little bit gray right now, but with some size on him, this guy's gonna be an absolutely amazing specimen. So, purple earth tiger tarantula, about $50 size, well started. Okay, so moving on to our next tarantula, we're gonna stay in the same genus, that Cereopegapus, the Tye-Tiger. These are really cool. It's related to that other one. It's the same genus. These are really cool. Again, old world species. This one's quite a bit bigger. This is probably about a 2-inch specimen. Really cool as well. This one's actually out and about, which is kind of unique. Sometimes they can be a little bit more fossorial and heighty unless there's feed involved. But yeah, the Tye-Tiger, excellent species. And something really nice to get started if you're wanting to get into old worlds. Tye-Tiger. All right, moving on to the new world, we have a little bitty wacky pelma. We got a Mexican red knee, by far one of the most docile, excellent tarantulas for interaction. Some people handle them. In general, here at the Tye-Dyed Iguana, we don't recommend handling any tarantulas, but if you were to handle one, Mexican red knees are probably one of the most popular. This is, of course, is a captive bred specimen, pretty decent size, about 1.75 inches. These guys attain a modest size, usually 5 to 7 inch leg span. Of course, as they age with maturity, they get those nice red and orange colors, hence the red knee name. These guys are super cool and would be an amazing specimen. Okay, moving over to the African continent. I guess you would consider it African. So we have the M. balfouri, also known as the Socotra Island blue baboon. Socotra Island is an island in the Indian Ocean that is governed by the government of Yemen. They can be quite a bit heighty. We may not be able to see them, but these are really cool. They can be communal when raised together from a young age. But in general, if you get a large specimen that's not bending with anything, it's best to keep on their own. These are super duper cool because they're also one of the heaviest webbing tarantulas. So if you have an enclosure you want to get really webbed up and look like it's a spider's lair, the blue baboon, excellent choice. The balfouri, one of the most popular tarantulas in my opinion. Next specimen, another really fascinating invertebrate. I know it's one of Maya's favorites, the tailless whip scorpion. So these are super duper cool. They get a decent size too, only about 3 to 5 inches in body size, although those legs are much longer. I believe, I'm not the invert expert, but they are in the arachnid family, but they're not a true spider or anything like that, but really cool. They have those specialized mandibular mouth parts for consuming insects and a variety of other foods. But yeah, the tailless whip scorpion, super cool. Oh my goodness. Pink toes, the avicularia here, pink toe, super cool species, mostly arboreal. And of course, as they mature in age, you can see why they get that name, pink toe. On the tips of the palps, they're a really bright, fuzzy pink color. These are really cool, generally a docile species for the most part, but the nice thing about them is you do typically see them out and about. So those are super cool for a beginner arboreal tarantula. Avicularia, the pink toe tarantula. All right, if you're looking at pink toes and wanting something a little bit more advanced, something higher end for those with great taste, we have the Carabina versicolor. These, of course, are very popular not only for that bright pink coloration, but they also get some lovely iridescent bluish-green turquoise coloration to the body and the hairs covering their body. These are super cool with size. Nice size specimen here, probably about 2.5 inch. Is, of course, a very active species in arboreal as well. Versicolor pink toe, available at the store. All right, one of my favorite amphibians we have this week for our featured animal, the tiger-leg tree frog. So these guys are a super cool species. One really interesting thing about these guys as well is they do greatly appreciate a low strength UVB light. So like a 5.0 bulb would be absolutely required for these guys. These guys are super cool. They of course have that really fiery orange and black striping to the legs, hence the name tiger leg tree frog. And really awesome amphibian species. Check them out. All right, moving over to the colubrid wall for all my Lampropeltis fans. We got in the apricot Pueblan milksnake. So these are super awesome, the Pueblan milks in general, but the apricot color form is exceptionally bright. Excellent colubrid, great first beginner snake, milk snakes in my opinion, you can't go wrong. Get about 48 inches in total length, moderate sized snake, super duper cool, and they are absolutely gorgeous. Another excellent colubrid. We have the brown African house snake, so there's the brown and the black, but we have the brown here. This is a young individual, super duper gorgeous. They have a lovely toffee brown color. Absolutely very inquisitive species, great eater. Excellent choice for a first snake as well, in my opinion. They can be a little bit wormy and, fidgety, as all colubrids are, but these guys are super duper cool. Beautiful coloration, and again, modest size, so very manageable as a first pet snake. These guys are absolutely wonderful species, and I just love them. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to stop in store, check out some of our awesome animals, or check us out online. Thanks and have a great week.